Becoming beacon beings. I've got you now, dear. We're one and the same, brain trained by way of the light. That's right, we're here again to get the sights, scenery cleaned up a bit to greenery, as you see how it befell them all before the fall. They found it at brown but burnt it to black. It lacked something, you see now, how it had to go back to basics, like play school, through the windows of the rainbow to touch back down to ground, and around it goes till you get to a sound round as orbs flow. And don't you know to follow that golden road until it bisects like an insect, as is your intellect, reflecting on the rhythm effect of tones in stones and how they can glow blue. It's in the blood and bones of one's true blessings that sing the bridge over yonder ridge to ride it, a didge to blow it, your glow to glide it, gets you inside it, guided by the power of the grey skulls. You hold the crystal keys as She-Ra sees. She's the eye of Ra, in her heart is Ma'at, and when Awan's sewn a thread through your head, you're led to the vein of the red rain's main artery, as a junction function of flooding your blood with the artistry of your ancestry in a tapestry formed as the craft like a life raft is living from the heart. Space starts there and never ends, my friends, as we send out webs behind us like spiders riding the breeze, weaving the glorious story of us as is our consciousness, enmeshed like twine cotton onto it. Twill you well it to tell it to the rest if you will it, or so choose it, so be it. If you prefer a bill, then begin again as a twig twined around like a vine to design a nest so divine. It is how each of our minds make the whole. To hold without holes is the goal, so our golden egg can be laid in thatch, so warm and cozy it can hatch, or something like that will come of what us is there to fuss about anyway. Could we catch a break and ride the tide together? We are, so how about we think of it as the art of shibari, rather than a noose to lasso and hold tie to a holy cow. You're in for it now like kapow are the uncovered powers of caped crusaders crucified for their trouble, were those that saved within the rubble of caves the tales of waves, wings and musical scales of frequency and bubbles like beacons. We're beaming our teachings of becoming. As cat became just like that, satiated on the cream of a mated act, was in fact one action of activation, as their aerials went in serial, switched on for when heads and hearts connected are blown by love's blast. So bright a shadow no longer can be cast, so fast is the power of a love that vast. It's known as the real big deal. You'll feel like Uriel as your realest, wettest dreams deemed too surreal get rewritten on reams of papyrus or scried in the sky with a stylus by the Most High. I'm given visions of us engraved in the pyramids, are blocks that tick, love's tone carved in stone and noted as an art form of hearts that rock your socks, are those that unlock the clock's tocks, and with a punch and a kick for being so quick-witted, with the quill of the trickster to tickle me pink, with a wink is given a promise of justice, with a finesse I'm blessed by the fittest, bestest and greatest of all time, as in Thrace, that race that always wins with their wings and fins so fine, those lines of beings renewed. We're being reviewed by the 9 in high time, and we're here to say this today, like Gotham you've gotten as before the fall. Now our ball is called to order in the court of a board and abode hovering above. A verdict is thrown down from that umpire up high. It's love all. That's it, so don't be a dick. grey sun, use the skull your father gave you. It holds the power to save you. Pull out that sword and raise it above your head. Release your dread, steady your tread to red. Spread your orange to a wider range and ignite that flame. See your yellow glow aflow like now you know how this goes. Go green with your feels seen, it's felt as love leaves its mark on your bark. Now howl those owl powers out of the blue lotus. Let us lot lube your throat like this poet mountain goat. Don't you know it feels like you could float as your being is feeling and hearing your higher notes? You've toned your zones and opened another sense of seeing as cats sight the night, and into the ultraviolet light of the unseen is in your sight. To see your crown open, you notice your no becomes gnosis. Now you own it, that throne is yours, you've earned it, learnt it how to turn it, so burn it baby, ignite the night, shine your light. You're a bright lumen human and it's a beautiful sight to see.